Playoff hole number 1, back to 18, as Patrick already talked about a little bit here, KP. Spieth has a birdie putt to win because Fitzpatrick has already missed his birdie putt, and we got a historically slow lip out for victory, one that caused Jordan Spieth to not only drop the putter, but also remove the hat from his head.
We got a surrender cobra from Spieth on the first playoff hole. I mean, did y'all not think it? I thought it was going in.
Me too.
It was going too slow to not go in
because they had that kind of worm cam from behind the putter, and you're watching it and you're like, oh, that's in the center, and then it somehow ends up like right behind the hole. And even with like 2 feet left, it was on the left-hand side, and it ends up lips out right, and goes behind the hole. And it was just, he definitely thought it was in. I thought it was in. The reaction was, I mean, maybe it's just me. It probably is, but I can't get enough of Spieth. Like, just his, and it's weird, right? Because he's not like an extraordinary personality. He's not like this gregarious person. He's not super like unique. He just looks like a regular guy who plays golf at a very high level. And maybe it's just because we know him very well we've gotten to know him very well over the last 10 years. The Greller stuff, I don't know what it is, but it's just intoxicating to watch. And so his reaction after he misses and just can't believe it. I don't know. The whole thing was just hysterical to me.
Here's the putt. If you're watching on YouTube, we have the video.
Oh yeah, here we go. Wow,
worm cam.
Boom. It's in. That can't miss, right?
Oh, there's the hat.
Oh my!
I mean, just histrionics. Just can't believe it.
Play it again. Restart it. There is just no way that this ball touches the lip at this speed and does.
Can you pause it like halfway? Yeah.
Oh, that's the spot right there. It looks like it's going to start turning left.
Yeah.
And dive in the middle.
Now Josh, play like a half more second and then pause it again. It's it. Still in. Do it again.
No, yeah, but it's getting a little dicier.
Now it's
right there. It wiggled right.
Yeah.
It's it. Oh my God.
I mean, what, a quarter of an inch left and it's in?
Goodness.
I mean, it catches the lip and falls instead of. There's just no way that putt can end up.
Look how many surrender cobras are in the background.
Yeah,
everywhere.
That was great. They showed that on the broadcast too. There were some guys in the background that had hysterical reactions.
Just all of it. I mean, Spieth's face right there. He got kind of the 2018 Open Championship haircut or whenever that was.
Yeah,
where
high and tight.
Yeah, like a little too high and tight. This one's better, but I don't know, man. It was the whole playoff was phenomenal. I loved it.
Second playoff hole, Matt Fitzpatrick again goes left of the pin on 17, and he missed the first putt in regulation right, missed this from basically the same spot left. And Greg, if you like Jordan Spieth with an opportunity to make a putt to win a golf tournament, I got it on a second straight hole for you. This one lacked pace and did not drop either.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the first one lacked. I mean, it would have, for watching the replay, it would have gone in with a little more pace. But I didn't think he hit a tentative putt there. This one I thought was a little more tentative. There's not a lot of movement in it. I thought watching the stroke and watching the pace of this thing dying in, that's not a putt that you want to have dying into the hole, right? You can hit that with a little bit of pace. And if anything, you got to know that it's going to fall to the right if you are going to die it in, because Fitzpatrick's putt is downhill. So that was a little disappointing. And I think he had the right read on it. I think he had the right line, and I think he hit it shorter than he wanted to. So that's the one that is just a killer. It's a killer. But, I mean, he had a much better shot in there than he did in regulation. Fitzpatrick dialed in the same one. Jordan Spieth said, "All right, it's time to. I got to go at this now," and stepped up and hit the shot, which was beautiful. And he should have put this to bed right here.
2 pars. The show must go on. Back to 18T, and this one was not going to require a lot of drama on the putting surface because Matt Fitzpatrick stuffs his approach to 1 foot, and after Jordan Spieth misses his long-range birdie attempt, Patrick, it was nothing more than a formality as Matt Fitzpatrick said, "I'm not even going to move my mark. I'm going to put my ball down, knock this in from 12 inches, and become the RBC Heritage champion in 2023.
The Harbour Town poker chip as the ball marker. I don't know if you guys picked up on that as well, but it felt like Fitzpatrick, for the most part, was hitting from the same area in the fairway each time they went through 18. Maybe not during regulation. They were both on the more left side of the fairway, but and Spieth was kind of varying with his distance. Like one of his tee shots, it looked a little flary, maybe a little spinny, and he kind of had a tough time dialing up his approach numbers. And Fitzpatrick, I mean, it was just perfect, nothing more. Said it was another 9-iron, kind of smirked a little bit, referencing the 72nd hole at the U.S. Open. But you give Fitzpatrick, 3 shots out there, he's going to come back to bite you in the butt. And Spieth just didn't close him out when he had the opportunities, and Fitzpatrick did.
I was trying to see what his distances were. So he hit it to, in the first playoff hole, he hit it to like 30 feet, right? Because then he ran that one by. Hit it to, let's see what he hit it to in regulation. Little 23 feet. So he was like 23 feet, 25 feet, and then stuffed it to 1 foot after he finally got it dialed in. How about these 2 career PGA Tour wins, Greg? Only 2 for Matt Fitzpatrick. They're both pretty sizable. The U.S. Open at Brookline, and then the designated event RBC Heritage here in April of 2023. Those are 2 good ones to have.
Yes, very good to have. I mean, did he win? Was he a winner in college? Because I'm thinking, I mean, this is like his first win.
He was only in college for like a month.
Oh, It was a short stay at Northwestern.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if he's won it anywhere but Brookline in the U.S. until now, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, but to cap off a designated event and a playoff with Spieth, having Cantlay in the final group, it's a big deal. And this one, there was a moment where it looks like Matt Fitzpatrick was losing his game earlier this year because of the injury in his neck, little minor slip disc. And it's really good to see him come back and healthy and see the ball speed still up there, see the distance still staying strong. And it feels like the work he's put in. I mean, he said he felt like the work he put in the offseason was just out the window. But it feels like now it's not out the window. Some of it really held, some of it stuck. And boy, I mean, the 3-wood that he hit on the first playoff hole, and that he wailed on that thing.
Yeah.
I gave it a little recoil, and it was perfect. So I love seeing it. I'm really happy for him. Of course, everybody's rooting for Spieth, but Fitzpatrick's hard not to root for him too.
At Fitzpatrick, KP will go to number 8 in the world, according to our friend Nosferatu, which will be his highest ever ranking in the official world golf rankings. Business is booming.